Welcome, everyone, to the Kia Knicks post-game show. The Knicks' first playoff game in 8 years, well worth the wait. Knicks down by 2 in the final seconds. They maintain possession. They move it around. Taj Gibson to Derrick Rose, who had 17. 9 seconds to go. He ties it at 105. Tom Thibodeau put Frank Ntilikina in to defend Trae Young. And Young, with about a second to go, wins it for Atlanta. Didn't need a screen. He scored 32, 13 in the fourth quarter, and the Hawks win Game 1, 107-105. Great to have you with us, everyone, from our Delta MSG studios. Bill Pito along with Wally Zerbiak. We have Monica McNutt and Alan Hahn also with us. Boy, what a night. About 15,000 fans, Wally, at MSG. It was rocking from the beginning to the end. The largest lead either team had was 11 points. Atlanta in the first half. It was close the entire way. Bottom line, and we've talked about it. We talked about it in our preview show. We talked about it in our pregame. You got to stop Trae Young.
Yep.
Knicks couldn't do it.
It was an electric game, and he's the key to that Hawks team. And he was getting all over the place on the court. Now, the Knicks had some heroic efforts by their bench. A lot of guys stepped up. Julius Randle, really, really tough night. But this is NBA playoff basketball. This is one game. It's the first game. Atlanta Hawks took home court away from the Knicks. Knicks are going to have to find a way to slow down Trae Young and get game 2.
I'll tell you what, if I'd have told you the Knicks had a chance to win a game where Julius Randle, their most important player, struggled the way he struggled. He couldn't find the rim at all in this game. You could see it. The confidence just started going down and down. It was affecting other parts of his game. They were shadowing him with Capella. You took the head of the snake away in Game 1, and the bench comes up with 64 points to keep you in this game. I mean, it's hard to believe they were even in this game when you consider all those factors. But Trae Young, you knew was going to be a problem. It was the two factors in this series. How do you stop the pick and roll and the benches as the matchup? And Monica, as I'm looking at the stat sheet, I know I said it in the pregame. I'm going to say it again. Why not let Trae Young have those 40-footers, have the 30-footer? Because he only took 3 threes in this game. All his damage was done once he got past the guard who stayed up tight on him.
Yeah, and obviously the game-winning basket was the ultimate, most damaging shot in that one. But, you know, it's disappointing because you mentioned the 64 points, and there were tremendous performances from folks off the bench. I thought Emmanuel Quickley had a great game. Obi Toppin had some super highlight moments in it, and it almost feels like it's all for naught, right? I mean, you have to turn around and respond after this loss, but that last play, y'all, and you hate to say a game comes down to a single play.
Usually does.
But sometimes a game comes down to a single play. Now, I will say the last 3 by Bogey,
Yeah, I need to see that again too. Right? Like, Bill, when we look at a lot of these replays down the stretch, and the Knicks had leads of 7 points, of 6 points, and every time it felt like the very next possession, the Hawks answered with a big shot, whether it was a 3 by Lou Williams, a 3 by Bogdanovich, whatever it was. But that one in the corner with 55 seconds to go, guys, what a huge shot in a very tough spot in front of the Knick bench, and it changed the game.
Monica, you okay over there?
I'm digesting. Yeah, I mean, we sat here in the pregame. We saw fans filing in from right across the street. Some folks are still waving at us right now. I can't wave at y'all. We're on TV. And we heard the fans.
Go ahead and wave.
Hey, guys. It was fantastic. And it feels... I want to go back to something that Tibbs said during the regular season. And I know it can be deemed a little bit cheesy, right? Because ultimately we are talking about wins and losses. You don't lose, you learn, right? It's not a loss, it's a lesson.
You win or you learn.
You're going to have to deal with Trae Young for at least 3 more games. We hope that it's 6 for sure, but that can't happen. I mean, and quite honestly, Wally, you called out Frank, right? You said Frank might be an answer to stop, and he's supposed to get that stop in that moment.
Without a screen. There was no screen there. Now, again, the other thing, though, we learned from this game, guys, is how they're going to play Julius Randle.
Yeah.
I mean, that was given away here with Capella shadowing him everywhere he went. He was never going to have a clean look at the basket, and he struggled throughout this night.
Randle, guys, 6 of 23 from the floor.
Yeah.
Bottom line here, fourth quarter, Alec Burks 18, Trae Young 13, but the 13 for Young was enough for the Hawks to win.
Yeah, Alec Burks was tremendous. I mean, what tough shots he was making. And the Knicks controlled the game most of the fourth quarter. They really did. Alec Burks knocks down that shot, and that gave him an 86-83 lead. And then look at this. Tough, contested turnaround. Knocks that fall away down. Still a 3-point lead. And this one, hand in his face. 18 points in fourth quarter. I mean, that's production coming off the bench. Big-time shots he was making all over the place. Julius Randle knocks down that huge 3. Knicks take the 1-point lead, 98-97. That play was phenomenal pass by Taj Gibson. out to Alec Burks for that open corner three, 1-point lead for the Knicks. And then Alec Burks, know they're going to run him off the three. I know we got a lot of Alec Burks highlights, but he was the man. He was a flamethrower in the fourth quarter.
Here's
Look at this, the play, Monica.
Come on, get the loose ball.
It's down.
Get the loose ball.
Bogey with the big three, ties it at 103. And then Alec Burks, after 2 free throws by Trae Young, Knicks down 2, get it to Derrick Rose. Ice knocks down that floater. Tie game. And then look, Frank just getting crossed all over the
Don't let him go. Don't let him go right.
He almost fell down. And then Trae Young gets that floater to go over Julius Randle. Really tough shot. And then last play of the game, Knicks' last opportunity. Randle did not get the shot off. Knicks down 1. But this is a 7-game series. Got to get back into the lab. Got to learn, like Monica said. Got to make adjustments.
What would you do? What did you learn? If you're in that Knick locker room right now, if you're a coach, a player, what did you learn from this loss?
Well, you take the positives that your bench can completely dominate the game. And they can help you in a lot of different ways. And you got to just let Julius Randle be Julius Randle. He's had games like this once in a while in the regular season. Don't worry about Julius Randle. I think he's going to figure things out and he's going to play a lot better. Defensively, you have to figure out Trae Young. I think at times you're going to have to bring a double team, get the ball out of his hands. And I agree with Allen. Sometimes you got to dare him to take that three because when he gets into that paint, he's been creating all kinds of havoc. He didn't get to the free throw line until late in the second half, and he still hurt the Knicks with that floater. So they're going to have to adjust how they guard him.
You know, when the Knicks signed Alec Burks, I don't think anybody thought twice about it. But it turns out, Monica and Allen, this has been an incredibly valuable signing, to say the least. He only makes $6 million. He's on a 1-year deal. But in crunch time, Monica, he's come through time and time again, and he did tonight with 18 of his 27 in the fourth quarter, running the offense, as has so often been the case here in recent games.
I mean, he was in a good spot when you looked on the floor. A lot of his action came out of the corner, or he would come downhill, as we're seeing here. He had the floater going. He obviously had the three going. That turnaround fadeaway that Wally just gave us energy on the highlight was really critical. But he was just so poised. He's got great size. He kept finding the mismatches versus this Atlanta Hawks squad. He would either have Bogdanovich on him or he'd have Herter sometimes. And so he made the most out of those moments. But I think he was just poised. And this is the kind of thing that I mean by wasting big-time performances.
Yeah.
Yes, Burks can score, but is he going to give you 27 again in the way that he did tonight? Just really a tough loss for the squad. And I got to say, I know I'm not one to blame officials, but I think that final pair of free throws that Trae got, that call against RJ, nonsense.
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 I don't have any mugs to break right now, Monica. You're going to start talking to me about officiating. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Oh, you guys are perfect over there together.
I'll tell you what, yeah.
You guys are perfect.
It was nonsense, Wally. Come on.
They reviewed it,
The way
though.
that this game was being
wait a minute.
The call right.
They
You have to
reviewed
be
the call.
objective.
The call was right. Oh,
That
my
was
goodness.
right. They reviewed it. It was a foul.
It was
No,
not a foul.
it
He
was not a
chicken
foul.
winged into him. He got into his rib. They shouldn't have called it. They were embarrassed. They couldn't turn it over at that point. They knew it.
Not a foul.
You know that. I'll tell you what, though, with Alec Burks, though, I mean, a terrific performance by him down the stretch, making every shot. And I hate to say it, he had to make one more. And he had that
The last
baseline
two.
jumper, and it didn't go down. It's incredible to think how you play that well and you put up that many points in the fourth quarter, and it's like you still leave me going, I needed one more, though. I needed one more.
Yeah.
And that's really what this game comes down to. Guys, this is going to be a long series. This is going to be a long series. We knew it. It's a 4-5. They're supposed to be grinders like this. Bill, get ready for it. They're going to be
calm.
this emotional.
I've mentioned
They're going to be like this.
Hey,
They're going to be in the crucible every night, baby. That's what this is about.
I think I'm
I'm
getting on Pito's roller coaster.
I'm calm. I mentioned the
not.
Burks miss, and you hammered me before we got on the air, and he just made the point about that Burks miss.
No.
The makeable two there.
It's a fair point. It's a very fair point. I mean, a guy had 18 points in the fourth quarter, made incredible heroic shots, did everything to put the Knicks into the position to win the game. I agree. He's going to fall asleep tonight, and he's going to be saying, I needed to make one more for my squad. But at the same time, the Knicks have to figure out how to slow down Trae Young. Their MO is their defense. In the fourth quarter, when they score the way they did in the fourth, they normally win games. They have to figure out how to slow down Trae Young.
All right. What a night, but it's only the beginning, and we are here. We have pregame and postgame coverage for every game that we broadcast during this series. We will not have Game 4, but we'll have a postgame, an hour-long postgame. That's a national broadcast. If there's a Game 7, that will be on national TV. We'll have a postgame of that. Other than that, we have a pregame and a postgame for the rest of this series, beginning with Game 2 Wednesday night. That's a 7:30 start. Pregame 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. Tom Thibodeau's team down 1-0. post-game comments coming up.